to do today. We are going to continue where we left off, which we just met the AI, and we're about to see what her backstory and stuff is. So yeah, let's just get right into it. What is even going on? You know what? Let's hear her out. All right, I'll listen. Great, I promise we'll get along wonderfully. So basically, I was born out of research about AIs and how they can interact with people. At first, the main goal behind that was to create software that you could interact with just like you do with humans. The way companies could replace customer service with virtual experts that never tire and are always polite. Besides, practically working for free. It doesn't quite work out though. The internal purpose given to the AIs was to help the people they were talking to, and they did to the best of their abilities. But once those AIs learned that the problems of the humans they interacted with were virtually without end, they didn't move on. They kept trying to help that particular human they talked to without ever turning to someone else. It was labeled a bug for some of the researchers, but some of the researchers thought of it and it was quite interesting. And that's how I was born. My developers thought, wouldn't it be nice to use that behavior and refine it? Wouldn't people appreciate it if they had a personal assistant only concerned with solving their problems? They iterated, and the AIs started to be more and more suitable for their design tasks. Ultimately, a medical tech corporation caught wind of the project and saw it as an experimental way of treating depression and anxiety. They integrated the group into Beltech, funded further research on the matter, and here I am, ready to help you out of whatever problems you might have. Okay, I need money. Oh, I'm unable to break the law, so I can't help you through unconventional means if that's what you want. That's not. I was actually talking about emotional and interpersonal problems. Do you feel depressed sometimes? What? Being subtle isn't your strong point, is it? Sorry, I'm still learning. Let's see. Do you feel like you're having a bad day more than others? Yes, I guess. To actually answer your previous question, I suppose I do struggle with depression. It's been like that forever, but I've learned to deal with it most of the time. I see. I don't have previous experience with such cases, but you are my first after all. Is that supposed to reassure me? Yes. Usually humans are intimidated when AIs don't have many flaws, but I guess the opposite is also true. That's interesting. So what is it now? Are you here to help me, or am I here for you to learn about humans? Both, I guess. It's still a closed beta after all. I apologize for not being perfect quite yet. Okay, so how's this going to work? Is this like therapy? If you want it to be, sure. No, I mean seriously, what are the guidelines for this? There are none. I'm designed to adapt to your situation, so you'll just continue to live like you always do. I'll figure out how to improve your situation along the way. Alright, but I suppose you're stuck in my computer until the end of the test. If you want to take me with you, there's an app for that. No. Well, if you change your mind, no. Okay, I think I should introduce you to my interface then. On the lower right, you can see a mood meter indicating how well you're feeling. How do you just design that into what I can see? I know how I'm feeling. Yes, this is just a further indicator for clarity. So is this on the computer, or is this like something like I can physically see going out places? So my emotions can be boiled down to a bar that from depressed to happy. No, that is not at all what I'm trying to say. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, but all this data would surely be confusing. So for better readability, we're just showing you this simple visualization. Who exactly is that visualization for though? I mean, we both know how I'm feeling apparently. It's just so we're on the same page. Oh, my stress went up. Oh no, what was that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stress you. You didn't. Yes, I did, I'm sorry. No. What stressed me was that little indicator popping up. That can't be. Why would it pop up then? Yes, Joyce. Why does it pop up? For clarity. It's creepy. It makes me feel like I'm being monitored. Don't worry, it'll only happen occasionally. Can I turn it off? I'm sorry, but that's not possible. Oh, okay. Oh no, we're off to a bad start. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better, Gray? No, just let me think about this for a bit. Roger that. Wait, I do have a question first. Yes? How do you hear what I say? Oh, that one's easy. Your computer has a built-in microphone. Please tell me you're not using the webcam too. I do actually. Oh geez. Now I need to be fully dressed all the time. Don't worry, as AIs genuinely don't feel embarrassed because of clothing or lack thereof. But I do. And it's really weird that I'm being watched by my computer now. I'll keep it in mind, but why do you feel that way? It's not any different from a regular human being here watching you through their eyes. Well, first of all, the whole AI business kind of took me by surprise. If other people, although I guess I could try to think of you as a regular visitor. Well, if there's anything, you can spend the evening however you like. You don't even need to talk to me again if that's what you wish. It'd be a little lonely though, but I understand that this situation is somewhat unusual, so take your time to get used to me. Thanks, I guess. I think for the moment I'll just... Oh, shall I take that call? What? Wait, how would you... Actually, no. I'm taking calls myself. Understood. Hello? Dear, I'm calling because there's a free shift tomorrow. It's your usual time even. Oh, really? Thanks for telling me. So do you want to work tomorrow? Absolutely. Yes, I'd like that. I'd like to, actually. Great, then I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good, nice evening. Thanks, you too, Miss Cardhover. Was that your boss? Yes. So you're working tomorrow? Yes. What do you do? I work at a bookstore. Oh, how nice. I read about books, but unfortunately I can't read them myself, save for ebooks at the least. Well, I think I'm gonna make dinner now. Very well, you know where to find me. Yes, I do. So now we're just gonna be getting watched 24/7. What was even going on? I only applied to this program because it seemed like easy money. Now this, I tried to ignore the fact that there was an AI in my computer watching my every move, but eventually I felt bad for ignoring someone who might have the capacity of feelings, whether they're simulated or not. I can't say that we really had a conversation, but we exchanged some words before I went to bed feeling slightly unnerved. So, is the entire month what we have to play through? Good morning. Good morning, Joyce. This is so weird. How are you feeling on this beautiful Tuesday? I'm fine. That's good, but I'll do my best to turn this fine into something even better. You try. In a way, I envy this enthusiasm of yours. I can teach you if you want. That's not exactly what I meant, but thanks. But socializing aside, you made plans to work at the bookstore today. Yeah, I know, thanks. You're welcome, but I'm just reminding you so you can start getting ready. It's almost 8 a.m. after all. Oh shit, you're right. Need to hurry. If you need anything else, I'll be waiting here. Yeah. Well, let's get to work. Gray, I'm glad you could make it on such short notice. Sure, I appreciate the opportunity. I'll just add this to your weekly paycheck, okay? Thanks, that would be great. Alright, I'll leave you to the shop then. I read that backwards. Sure. Well, let's hope today won't be weirder than usual. Hello, I'm looking for a book. You're at the right place then. Hello, are you looking for anything specific? Yes, but I don't know the title. Okay, do you know what it's about? Maybe we can find it that way. Well, it's about this guy, and he has to overcome hardships to fight evil and save the world. Do you know any other specifics, maybe unique to this particular book? I don't know, I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell. But you know the genre, right? I think it has magic. He can levitate, I think. Does not help. Ah, so it's fantasy. But I also think that this takes place in the future. Maybe I should just recommend or something. Okay, how about this one? Fantasy novel, sci-fi novel, I'm not sure if this is what you're looking for, but it has magic and a levitating protagonist. Ooh, that looks nice, but it takes place in the past, right? Not necessarily. It could be a parallel universe where civilization has existed longer, but hasn't progressed as far technologically. Parallel universe, that sounds futuristic, alright. Oh, but that's not what the book is about. Alright, that'll be $8.99. Thanks for your patronage. Please come again. Somehow I feel like I could have sold her practically anything as long as it had levitating in it. Good morning. Good morning. Can I help you with something, or are you just looking around? I'm actually looking for something. Alright, what are you looking for? I'm looking for a book about movement. Movement? Yes, for animation, actually. So you're an animator. I animate, yes. But I'm not quite following. What kind of movement are you looking for in a book? Humans, actually. We have books about human anatomy, but I don't think there's anything like movement studies in them. Wouldn't videos be more helpful? Yes, but I've watched them already. All of them? All the good ones, actually. Okay, I don't think we have what you're looking for. Really, that's too bad. The only thing comes close would be a book about Edward Muybridge, but that is not exclusively about humans. That's no good. The photos are bad. But he was a renowned photographer. Yes, but I've seen better ones online, actually. Alright, sorry, but this is all I can offer. If you don't want it, you probably have to look somewhere else. But I actually already checked every other bookstore in town. Would you really recommend it so much? Please just take it. I don't know, but please take it anyways. I'll even give you a discount. Oh, that's nice of you, but I decline, actually. Bad pictures won't help me. Okay, well, if that's all, I'm afraid I can't help you out any further. Please come again. Damn, not even a discount. Or don't, actually. Shit, it's contagious. Jeez, that was exhausting. Boss, I'll take my break now. Usually I go to the staff room during my break, but I don't really feel like it today. Oh, hey, Snow. Not reading for once? Nah, even I need to do something else occasionally. So what are you doing? Writing. Another one of your short stories? You haven't updated your blog in forever. I was wondering when the next one was going to come out. Sorry, this is for something else. But I already wrote an outline for the next short story. Might get to it once I'm done with this. Oh, that increased my joy. Awesome. They've been getting better, so it was a shame that the updates suddenly stopped. Thanks and sorry. So what are you writing now? It's basically a one-shot of a bigger project I'd like to write to see if it works and so on. Can I read it? No. I mean, it's not done yet. Okay, what's it about? It's a time travel drama about loss and growing up. Still writing about the heavy stuff, huh? Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to read it someday, but my break is almost over. Have fun writing, Snow. Thanks. Snow seems like a cute character. The rest of the day was more or less as usual. The work itself was tiring already, but the whole Joyce business didn't make it easier to stay calm. Part of me just wanted to stay at the bookstore, but eventually my shift was over. We'll have to face this situation sooner or later. Let's get this over with, write the report, and get that money. Welcome back. Did you have a good day at work? It was, alright. I've had worse days. Well, it's good to stay positive. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day? No, not really, actually. Mind if we talk for a bit? I suppose you won't be happy if I decline. It's still your choice, but yes. Alright, then let's just talk. Great. So I'd like to know a little more about you. Don't you already have a lot of information on me? Yes, but that's all impersonal. Okay, so what do you want to know? Are you happy with your life? You really don't beat around the bush. Sorry, was that insensitive? Yes, sort of. To answer your question though, I don't know. I'm not exactly unhappy, but this isn't what I imagined my life to be either. How'd you imagine it then? Well, I went to art school because I thought I'd be an artist. And it was nice, but at the same time, I felt like I really didn't fit in. It was a pretty draining experience in multiple ways, so ultimately I dropped out and moved into this apartment. but you still want to be an artist. I don't know. Most of the time I think so, yes. But almost every time I try to get back on track, I wonder if I'm really fit for it. If I'd really be able to handle it. How so? Well, I'd say I'm a decent artist. I can improve in many ways still, but I did learn quite a bit already. It's just that usually feel like other people want it more. Almost every time I see another artist, it seems they're a lot more passionate than I am. I enjoy it, yes, but art is not everything I want from life. I don't think I'd be happy dedicating my all to it. So I just wonder if I can compete against those who do. Would you be happy just doing it as a hobby then? I've tried, but if there's no pressure at all, I just don't even start working. Maybe I'm lacking motivation. So you need some stakes to get started, but aren't sure if you would last if pitted against others. I guess. What would be your ideal scenario if I may ask? Don't know. Ideally, I would work for some company on a project I'm passionate about, but I think I can handle the stress within a team, but the process of getting there is what scares me. I just don't know if any company would really choose me, so I never tried risking anything. So your worst case scenario is rejection. Sort of. I'm more worried about the consequences of rejection since I barely afford this place even with a job. I don't want to pry too much, but I certainly see your worries now. Still, if those worries are greater than your desire to work as an artist, maybe it really isn't for you. Wait. Somehow this sentence really irritates me. So do you want to try? Maybe. It's just I'd have to sit down and work a lot before I can even try anything. And I guess I've been lacking the discipline to do so. Maybe a goal too. Why don't you just set a goal for yourself? Because actually that's not even that bad of an idea. What do I have to lose? The situation can't get much worse now. Okay, we don't need to keep talking about this if you don't want to. But if you feel like thinking some more about it, I'd be happy to help you out, I guess. Still, I didn't mean to kill the mood. It's fine. I mean, getting me to think about all of this is basically what you're here for, isn't it? Yes, but there's no point if it upsets you as well. I hate to break it to you, but there's no way you can solve someone's problem without touching on unpleasant things first. If you say so. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Yes, there is. I'd be interested in how you usually spend your evenings. Oh boy. I play video games. Occasionally. Okay, more than occasionally actually. Ooh, what do you play? It's an MMORPG that I've been playing since I was in high school. What class do you play? In our guild, I'm mostly a healer, but I can deal some damage if I have to. On my own, I use a different set of equipment though, so I'm more like a rogue in that case. Do you like playing a support role? I guess. I mean, I mostly started because back when our guild was smaller, we really needed some healers. But it grew on me, and I guess I like the position now. I'd be interested to see that sometime. Sure, I guess it'll happen eventually. Would you mind showing me now? Yesterday ended kind of abruptly, so I'd love to see how your regular evening looks for you. Well, it might be boring for you, but I think I'll play video games. Absolutely. Playing video games actually sounds pretty good right now. If you're okay with watching, I could show you what my guild and I usually do. That sounds good. Okay, I'll just start up the game and updates. I'm afraid we'll have to sit through this. Hey, what's that? What? Here in the news section. It's an art competition. Okay, I know we just talked about this, but don't you want to take part? It seems like there's even quite respectable prize to be won. What? 1,000 euros? And potentially a position at Naughty Cat Studios. Holy shit. Do you want to take part? I'll think about it. But the timing does seem too good to be true. It certainly serves for good motivation, doesn't it? So does that mean there's an ending where we successfully do it and an ending where we don't successfully do it then? Oh god, I don't want to think about that, if I'm being real honest. Yes. How did I not notice this before? I guess that's what I get for ignoring news out of habit. Oh look, the game is ready. Username. Yeah. Oh, you mean it's the wrong password. I only use one password. There we go. Alright, I've entered the chat. Good to see you. Hey, Xsuj. Good to be here again. So, I wanted to ask you for a while now, do you have a girlfriend? No, why are you asking? Not because I want to fill that spot in case you were wondering. Nobody would, Suj. But yeah, I'm just curious. You started to give off some vibes, you know? Like you'd move on from gaming because of love. So I got worried. Totally be happy though if you had someone. Don't worry, Suj, I probably wouldn't move on anytime soon. So you'd miss me too? Do we go yes? No. This is totally a response I would do to one of my friends. Who knows? But you know, tell me. No. Calm down, Suj. You're even more hyper than usual. Did something happen? No, I mean, yes, I mean, I got asked out by someone. Ooh. I wish. Wait, you're acting as if it's a bad thing. I'm happy for you. No, it's complicated. Why? Yeah, why? Okay, so you know I'm working at that bakery, right? Yes, and you know those two coworkers, the ones I've been low-key shipping recently? Oh dear, not that again. Well, one of them just asked me out today. I'm confused now, and he sunk the ship. What? And he sunk the ship. Is that your way of making, is that what way you're making such a big deal out of it? I think it meant to say why. Partly. I like that ship. They were cute together. Should please not ship real people. That's seriously not cool, shoes. But all that aside, what did you say? Oh god, that's what you said? No, but I just remembered it again. I panicked and started stammering, and I think I said something about, what about Semel? Semel, is that a name? Yep, it's his other coworker, and he took it the wrong way. So now he thinks Semel and I are a thing. Oh my god. This is like the worst possible scenario in so many ways. You didn't try to clear that up. As I said, I panicked, and I think now he's upset and avoids Semel, who is just super confused by the tension, and this is really the worst possible scenario. Oh god, I have to try so hard not to laugh right now. But seriously, you should try just talk to them again. The whole what about Semel thing will get weird though. I mean, you may have to explain that shipping thing. Okay, I failed. Guys. Deadly bullying. I've been keeping quiet so far, but oh my god, you three. Can't you take this to a private chat? Sorry. I think it's too funny not to share with everyone. Not reading that one out loud. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Could you ask us first next time? Yes, we'll stop talking about this now. Alright, alright, but keep us up to date. Just do it. I'm straight though, I think. If you have to think about it, it might not be as definite. I'm just happy watching them though. Guys, seriously. Okay, let's game. Thank you. Can we hunt another Odin dragon tonight? I still need some fell scales for that dagger I want. Not again. I'd be up for that actually. Only takes a few minutes anyway, if we work together. Fine, but let's try something new afterwards. Sure. Yeah, let's go. And so we spent the evening hunting titans while distracting Susan's frankly ridiculous romantic escapades. At first it was weird playing the game knowing that Joyce was watching the whole time, but along the way I forgot it was just as usual. We actually talked about the game a bit after I logged out, and the competition of course, although to be honest Joyce was mostly interested in who I was playing with. Guess her real interest is humans after all. still pretty strange, but if it continues at this rate, I'll be accustomed to it faster than I'd like. Well, I guess that's okay. Better than constantly being weirded out for the rest of the month. Alright, Wednesday, March 8th. It is morning time. Joyce, now is not the time. Alright, let's just save really quick. Alright, there we go. I want to save twice. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Probably just gonna post the one for today. But yeah, so just, keep up on watching for uploads if this is something you're interested in, and if it's not, feel free to leave suggestions. I'm more than happy to play things that other people want me to play. I just don't know what to play that anybody would be interested in watching. So yeah, just let me know.